Hi, I'm Ethan Bardon, and I've got a problem. I just went to the doctors recently, and they told me that I've got to build more muscle mass because I have very hyperflexible joints, which I can prove and show by, just giving a little one of these. Yeah, I need to start training, maybe get some weights in there, but I can't start at Rock Lee level. So, why don't we just work with some wrist weights? But the ones I own aren't very good. Can't change them. They might be too heavy. I want one that I can start out slow and work my way up. Add more weights, make them different. So, I'm going to make my own modular wrist weights. And I'm going to show you how to do it. First, let's get our materials. We need metal, canvas, and resin. To make the resin holders, we first need to make molds, which I 3D printed from this CAD file. When all said and done, the final product will look somewhat like this. We're going to start with the resin holders, as they will need about 24 hours to cure. I'm first going to pour the resin in the hardener in a 1-to-1 ratio into a container to mix them together for roughly 5 minutes. After mixing the two together, I then pour them into the two different molds to make the desired shapes. After 24 hours, I'll come back and remove these from the molds. While the molds cure, let's go ahead and make the metal weights. These were designed for easy manufacturing, and we will simply acquire a metal stock of the correct width and cut it to the length. To do so, I used the horizontal bandsaw. The entire project was made with DFM in mind. These metal weights are easy to manufacture, the plastic holders are repeatable in quantities via molds, and the wrist strap utilizes simple geometries. After the metal is cut to length, you'll then need to grind down the sharp edges of the material. We don't need any cutting hazards on something that's going to be attached to our arms in the future. And once the edges aren't sharp anymore, we're going to go ahead and finish this operation by sanding down the piece. I start with 80 grit sandpaper and move my way all the way down to 240 grit for the final passes. Once the metal piece is done, we can move down to the final part of the project, the canvas strap holder. Using the canvas and a sewing kit, I hand sew the ends of the canvas together after measuring my wrist circumference. Once the sides are stitched together, I then move on to adding pockets to the strap to hold the plastic inserts and the metal weights. This is my first ever time sewing, so this took me like 2 hours to complete. After all the individual parts are done, it's time to assemble it. Take the metal weights and put them into the plastic inserts and secure both into the strap pockets. We'll use a Velcro strap to secure the assembly in one place, and then we're all set. I'll let this project wrap up with a video of me doing stretches while using wrist weights. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.